Hey, what's going on, guys? So, as you can see from the big old box, it's time for a BATTLBOX. So let's jump right into it. Today's knife is a knife by a brand called KUBEY. Their logo's here on the little pivot area. It's pretty sterile otherwise. I can zoom in, there we go. But yeah, we'll talk about that in the future. Just got 2 pens from them as well. Pretty interesting. I actually tried one of the knives many years ago. It was a really awesome deal. I want to say that it was like $20 for D2 way back when there wasn't a lot of D2 options and stuff. So pretty cool to revisit that company now. I've done a lot of stuff since then. So anyway, just going to jump right into this box. If you guys haven't already checked it out, check out Southern Survival on Netflix. It is the whole BATTLBOX team. Very funny. I'm really enjoying those. I'm going to revisit the episodes when it first hit Netflix. I ended up watching, binge watching it all, but I think I might go back and watch it again. So, we're greeted with this pamphlet here, BATTLBOX Adventure Delivered. Let's see. So this is like a welcoming booklet. This is kind of new. This is cool. All right, welcome to the club. You can pause the screen and read that if you want. Oh, I guess it's talking about Netflix. All right, I'll just read to you. It says, thank you for being a part of what has become the biggest family in the subscription box business. If you don't already know, season 1 of Southern Survival is available for streaming on Netflix. Join the BATTLBOX team as we show you how we test some of the very products that go into these boxes. This has been a project we've been working on for a long time. We hope you enjoy every episode, and we look forward to doing more. And you can scan there. Let's see to see the values. Oh, that's really interesting. So the normal, it's just a breakdown. Oh, I like this. This is definitely pretty cool. All right, so you can scan here, obviously, if you like a QR reader, I think that's what it's called, and it'll just give you a different breakdown. But instead of just having the list, they actually have a little, well, for me, it's a spoiler alert, so I don't want to look at it yet. I like that, though. That's very cool. All right, so first thing in the box, we have Rescue Me. This looks like one of those. Actually, we saw this tool on the show. It has a little split ring. This is really cool. It's just extra cool if you've seen the show. But anyway, this is one of the items that they tested on there. Very simple. You can keep this in your car, keep it on your keys, whatever. We have the glass punch. It's automatic, so as you push down on here, I'm not going to do that because it's going to obviously punch in my finger. But that was an easy glass breaker. Then you have a strap cutter for your seatbelt. All right, very cool. I like that a lot. Again, very cool seeing it on the show and then actually having one. I've come across different versions of this. Different companies make, various versions of this type of rescue tool, but it's cool to have this one now. So I'm just popping on that split ring. So put this off to the side because this will definitely get put inside the car. Not sure if it'll be directly on the keys or not, but yeah, very cool. That's an awesome start to this box. Let's see, what else do we have here? Southern Survival Instant Limb Lines Auto Fishing Device. Well, I love some fishing stuff. Keeps fish alive in the water. Alright, so you could read that there. I'm going to investigate a little bit later. But this looks like it's a device that lets you know when you have a line, or fish on the line. See when you have a fish. So it tips up when there's a fish. So that is pretty interesting. Again, I'll have to play around a little bit more in detail later with this. Might do a future video on this as well. Put that off to the side. We have a nice camp hatchet. Well, I guess axe. This is fairly large. Let me go ahead and take it out of the package. All right, so let's grab the KUBEY since we have it here, right? Slices through a hot knife through butter. So let's go ahead and get a better look at this. Alright, so we have a Condor branded, again, I want to say axe. I forget the technical differences between an axe and a hatchet, obviously size, but there's that middle ground where it's like either a really big hatchet or a very small axe. This is definitely big enough to be general purpose. You could certainly split wood with this. Alright, nice leather sheath for it. Alright, nice and sharp. Very cool. I've been a big fan of Condor Tools in general. We have that hammer back, which I'm assuming is hardened steel. All right, so I grabbed the paperwork here. It's a little thing on carbon steel to make sure you maintain it so it doesn't rust. All right, then we have a little Condor booklet. They have all kinds of really cool stuff. Condor knives. Obviously, if you're into bushcraft, they have a ton of awesome options for that purpose. I'm not going to go over everything in here. Some spears and stuff, tons of machetes, tons of fixed blades just in general, although they do have, I think, at least 1 or 2 folders now at this point. But yeah, really, really cool stuff. You know, those folders up top. Really awesome. Definitely worth looking into. If you like outdoor cutting utensils, cutting tools, I would certainly look into Condor. Been happy with their stuff in the past. So yeah, that's very cool. I'm gonna actually reference this real quick because I want to see the length. I'm guessing this is probably like, I don't know, 7, maybe 16, 18 inches. I kind of don't want to peek at the other stuff. There we go. All right, so normally $79.99. 16 inch. All right, well, that was kind of close. So that is the 16-inch camp axe. All right, so let's see what this is. Big item. Southern Survival, all-purpose, water-resistant tarp. So 12 foot by 9 foot 6 inches. That's pretty self-explanatory. I'm assuming it's gray to match the case. And yeah, so it's just a gray tarp. Extremely useful. You cannot have enough of these, especially if you go camping. You're constantly finding uses for them. So, next thing, what is this? Murphy's Mosquito Repellent Balm. So we have lemongrass, rosemary, peppermint, and cedarwood mix. That can definitely come in handy. I am not a fan of mosquitoes. I don't know anyone who is. So any product at all that will keep them away is definitely worth trying. I never used that before, but sounds nice. Sounds all natural. Looking on the back here, it says inert ingredient, 79% olive oil and beeswax. Actually here, let me zoom in and show you the actual ingredients on this, in case you're curious. All right, so it does seem like it's an all-natural remedy to mosquitoes. Very cool. Put that off to the side for all the people who might have a sensitivity to DEET. Although that's extremely effective, sometimes it's really, really potent, and you have to be careful about not getting it in your skin, depending on which one you have. So I like that. That's pretty cool. Ooh, what do we do? This or this? Oh, I'm gonna go right here, just because I can clearly see what it is. We have a cool angled flashlight. So Nicron, 800 lumens, rechargeable twist flashlight is a military style with that 90-degree head. Very cool. Just watched Forrest Gump the other day, so seeing some war footage with their angled flashlights makes this kind of exciting. Let's go ahead and dig in. Actually, see what the front here has to say here. Looks like there's those filters, 3 color lights. All right, takes an 18650. It's magnetic and micro USB, I guess, for the charging. So let's pop this out. We have our charging cable here. All right, can't tell you how many of these I have. I have a whole collection of them. Every light that charges with it comes with it. All right, paperwork, which we'll leave off to the side. Look at that later. Little accessories bag. Looks like a spare O-ring and a charging port cover. These little rubber covers, they do, or I should say, not that they do, but they can tear or rip. Luckily, I haven't had one, severely rip on me or anything, but it's nice to have a spare. All right, you just never know. So, they said magnetic bottom. Let's go ahead and check this out. It is certainly magnetic, quite strong on that bottom. All right, see there, definitely supports the weight of this knife. Where is the switch? Switch is on the side. Well, maybe we gotta take out a little blocker. Yep, a little piece of plastic. It's shipped with that, so it doesn't run the battery out. 18650. All right, so you gotta be really careful with the tail caps. You really take your time putting those on. You don't want to rush it. Once, way back when, I don't remember what flashlight it was, but I just went to go put it on real quick and I stripped the threading on the back there. That's not good, obviously. So, just have to hold it down. I like the green LED indicator. All right, so we got a bunch of modes here. As we double click, triple click. We got strobe, and now flashing. I have to go through the other modes here to see what's what. So give me just a second. I just want to check out those other colors real quick, see how to get to those, and I'll be right back. All right, so I am back. Discovered a couple things about the light that I really like. So we did that long hold to turn on. If I hold it longer, once it's on, it switches off to that green. And if I click it again, it goes to the red. We have red, you know, blinking, and then back to the white modes. Really, really cool. Again, just that long hold there. All right, so it's a pretty cool light, but here's the coolest part about it. And I did this on accident. What do you think of that? Doesn't that make a lot of sense? You have a flashlight that has the capability of going to 90 degrees, but is not stuck in 90 degrees. I think that is absolutely awesome. So I'm definitely going to play more with this flashlight in the future. May or may not do a separate video down the road when I get more familiarized with it, but that is really cool. That is an awesome design. All right, so let's get rid of this box here and see what is going on with this. So here's something I see, looks like salt or something in there. So we're going to open this up carefully. Okay, so I'm not sure what's spilling out. All right, so this says, looks like that's on the inside of that package, the second package here. So this says Southern Survival Nature's Grill. Eco-friendly and biodegradable outdoor cooking. 60-minute grill with approximate, or I guess that's approximate time, about an hour. Single use and disposable. Ready in 5 minutes. Easy light charcoal. All right, so some of this white powder either came from Colombia or it's just part of the whatever, I guess, ignition system there is inside there. So I'm not going to open this plastic part until I'm ready to use it. But that's a really interesting concept. It says charcoal, lava stone, bamboo, and cardboard. So it's all natural materials. So essentially what you have here is a one-time use camp stove. Actually, looking at the side, it looks like there's those rods. Those go all the way through. So let's go ahead. I'm going to reference this because maybe there's a picture of it. There we go. There, that's what I want to see. So I don't want to open that yet because, again, it's spilling stuff all over the place. So Nature's Grill. So it looks like it has some bamboo rods for your actual grill grates. That's where you're resting your meat, vegetable, whatever you're cooking on there. That is such an awesome idea. So I guess it's self-lighting. It has a charcoal built in. I don't know if the whole thing lights on fire when you're done, or it's the idea that you can just throw it away easily when you're done. I'll definitely have to investigate that in the future. So we'll try that down the road. I'll set that aside and try to dedicate a video to it. But that is really, really cool. All right, so here's the breakdown again. If you got the basic box, you would have got the grill, the escape tool, the mosquito repellent, and the fishing pack. If you paid for the advanced box, you would have got all that stuff in addition to the tarp, and of course the pro box, which was in everything here, including that light. And that light is really, really cool. And then of course our cutting tool, Pro Plus box, that Condor, well, they're calling it a hatchet, so I'll stick with that. I said small camp axe, but I guess we'll have to consider that a hatchet. They know better than I do. So there you go, guys. That's this month's BATTLBOX. Very, very cool stuff. This hatchet, which they're calling a hatchet, so I'll stick with that. I think I refer to it as a small camp axe. I know the hatchet axe people probably aggravated with that, but yeah, I've always been a little confused with the blurry line. You have very small hatchets, and then you have very large axes, but somewhere in the middle, I guess it leans one way or the other. But anyway, awesome gear. Very, very cool, very different. This I'm gonna have to investigate. I get everything here except for this, so I'm gonna have to look into this a little further, see exactly how these are used. But again, I'm gonna use that disposable grill in a future video. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.